This is the experiment number 6, design and evolution of the laser diode linear intensity modulation system. The objective is the study of the AC characteristics of an intensity modulation laser and the fiber optic system. Number 1, that is V in versus V out. Both are AC and for a fixed carrier power, that is PO, and the fixed signal frequency. So for a fixed input signal frequency and the carrier power is also fixed, and we just vary the input voltage and take the simultaneously corresponding reading of the V out. And the objective number 2 is the V in max versus the PO for the known distortion free output frequency FO. Okay. Then we go for the procedure of this experiment. We just discuss about the procedure. First of all, this one is the PMMA FO cable. Okay, this PMMA FO cable. First, this is the Syntec 2506 kit, the laser fiber optic link that is for the transmitter, and this one also for the laser fiber optic link. This is for the receiver. Okay, first of all, we connect the PMMA FO cable directly from the transmitter unit to the optical fiber power meter. Okay, and then just adjusting this set IF knob. This is the port. By adjusting this port or potentiometer, varying these things, we set the value at minus 12 dBm. Okay, just put the value of minus 12 dBm, and we just remove this FO cable from the power meter, and we connect this FO cable to the FOPT terminal of the receiver end. Okay, this is the FOPT terminal of the receiver end. So from the input side, the power is fixed, that is minus 12 dBm. Okay, this is the V out, and this one is go to the CRO. This is the CRO positive terminal of the CRO, and this one the second channel. This is the output we get from the laser fiber optic link receiver end, and this one the input goes from the function generator, that is the 1 kilohertz sine wave. It is almost about 0.1 or something millivolt, and it is the 1 kilohertz. And then serial number 1, V in. Here we fix the output power, that is minus 12 dBm, and the frequency is fixed, that is 1 kilohertz. And first of all, that is the input voltage, and I measure the value of the input voltage, that is almost is equal to 0.08 volt. And say one thing is that first of all, I set the output voltage like this. The input and output almost get the same value. If the input and output is equal to is same, then the gain is equal to 1, and it will be better for the calculation. So the V in is equal to 0.08, and we do this by varying the set R in knob. Okay, by varying the set R in knob, we just coincide the input and output signal, just overlap to get the V in is equal to 1. Okay, so V in is equal to 0.08, and then we go for the output, that is also 0.08 or 9. Okay, we take the 0.08. Now we vary the input signal, the amplitude of the input signal and the corresponding output signal also vary. Okay, now I take, that is, this is for the 0.1 volt, and then what about the input output? This is also about 0.12 volt. Okay, then I vary the input signal. Okay, and it's 0.14 volt, and then what about the output signal? This is 0.15 volt. Okay, now I take one reading. This is the 0.2. .2 volt, and now what about the output, this is equal to also 0.2 or 21 volt. Okay, and now like this 0.0808, the almost same V in or V out is almost same, 0.08, 0.08, 0.1, 0.12, 14, 15 and 0.2 and 0.1. So the V out or V in is almost is equal to 1. Then the gain is fixed throughout the experiment. Now we go for the table number 2, that is here we vary the power, that is first one, it is the minus 12 dBm, and we take the one reading from the previous table, that is minus 1 dBm. We take this one, that is 0.1 volt, and the output is 0.12. Just I like this 0.1 volt and 0.12, and you calculate the value of the gain. And then we take another power reading. So we disconnect the power cable from the FOPT and we just connect here to the optical fiber, and by varying the set IF knob, we set this one is minus 20. Okay, try to do this. Okay, this is 19.9, it's almost about 20. Okay, just I'll take minus 20 dBm. Okay, then we disconnect this power cable from this one and then connect to the FOPT. Then we connect this PMMO FO cable to the FOPT and we fixed the output, the PO is equal to the power is equal to minus 20 dBm, and then we get the output, this one. Okay, first of all, what about the input? We vary the input and simultaneously vary the output. So this is about 0.22 volt. Okay, input is equal to 0.22 volt, and what about the output? Output is almost equal to less than 0.23 or 4, just I like the 0.23 volt. Okay, then after that we disconnect the FOPT and we connect the optical fiber to the power meter, and that just adjusting the set IF knob, and we this 24, 23, okay, 25.3. It would be better to get the 25. So okay, 25.3. Let's start from minus 25.3 dBm, and then we disconnect this one and we connect to the FOPT, and then we take the value then we set the power to minus 25.3 dBm, and then we take the input, we vary the input, and input is equal to, say it is 0.28 volt, and then the output, what about the output? It is almost equal to 0.28. Okay, then it's almost equal to 0.28 volt, and you take the reading of the gain, it's almost same. Gain means V out versus V in for the different value of PO, and then you take the gain for both tables. And what about this? And this is all about the experiment, and this is the experiment setup, and there are the two tables. Then you go for the experimental graph, that is for the table number 1, input voltage versus output voltage. This is the input voltage, and along this it is the output voltage. So input voltage or output voltage almost same, so we get a ramp signal like this, and this is the graph whether the gain is fixed, so we get this type of graph. So you need to plot this graph. Okay.